Hello everyone, thanks for tuning into today's video. It's the 5-day forecast day. We're going to have a detailed look at weather for the next 5 days. We've got some big changes coming along. We're going into a much more unsettled but much warmer phase of weather at the weekend. It really could get very warm indeed. Taste of early summer, would you believe, by Sunday. Quite unbelievable, really, of how cold it's been. But of course, these very extreme swings and variations in the weather are typical of the British weather, and it's a reason that we're all fascinated and interested in the British weather, of course, because you just never know what's going to happen next. It's been so cold for so many weeks, and then very quickly we're going into a taste of summer this weekend. So just going to show you never know what's going to happen next. Now, before we go on, we'll talk about the advertising. I'll usually be video ads on my web pages at gazweathervids.com. So please play us, and you'll be supporting gazweathervids.com by doing that. So we're going to start off with radar picture from the UK Met Office. You can find the website, the link to the UK Met Office website on my links page. We've got this heavy area of rain coming into the southwest of England. That's going to become much more widespread as we go through the course of the afternoon and into tonight as well. Also got these showery bits of rain, sleet and snow up to the northeast of the country, across the northeastern and eastern parts of Scotland. They'll tend to get lighter and patchier as we move through the day. This area of heavy rain across the southwest is really going to be the dominating factor of the weather today, gradually pushing northwards and eastwards across England and Wales through the afternoon and into this evening. This is today's pressure chart. Got the low pressure down to the southwest. This one here, 995 millibars, is just starting to move into southwest. It's the area of low pressure that is bringing that heavy rain. So as we move through the course of today, we're going to find that rain becoming more widespread here, down across the southwest, some quite heavy rain and spreading across southern counties as well. The showery rain seeps up to the northeast, going to fizzle out. Most other areas are going to be dry, but a lot of cloud around today, and we've still got a chilly southeasterly wind as well, making it feel quite cold. Temperatures, well, around 7, 8, 9 degrees. It's still a bit below where we should be, really. As I say, in that southeasterly wind, it does feel quite cold. This rain coming into the south is the start of the change to the weather, the change to more unsettled but also much milder weather as well. Now, overnight, this area of low pressure is going to move across England and Wales, taking really quite heavy rain northwards and eastwards across particularly central and southern parts of England and Wales. Difficult to say how far north that's going to come, but if it gets far enough north, it could bring a little bit of snow to the Welsh mountains and the southern Pennines. And the northern edge of this rain extent is quite uncertain, even at this late stage. But I think certainly for the Midlands, central, southern, southeast England, East Anglia as well, we are looking at quite a wet night tonight, with some quite heavy rain moving in from the southwest. Further north, largely dry, with the rain, sleet and snow dying away across the northeastern parts of Scotland. Though around those northeastern coasts we could keep a little bit of rain, sleet or snow going tonight. But really many parts of Scotland, northern England should be largely dry. Some heavy rain coming into parts of Northern Ireland later on in the night. And that first area of heavy rain across the southeast will gradually move away in towards the North Sea by the end of the night. It's going to be quite a cold night in the north, with temperatures down to around freezing from northern England northwards. Temperatures holding up much better under the cloud and rain further south at around 4, 5 or 6 degrees. This area of low pressure is moving in up from the Atlantic through the course of the Thursday, this main area of low pressure. So we are going to see an area of quite showery but quite heavy rain moving into western parts of the country through the day. Central east area is largely dry once we get rid of that first area of rain in the far southeast. First thing in the morning, that'll clear away. Then largely dry in the southeast and the east much of the day, but that showery rain is coming in from the west, and it will be quite heavy. Gradually getting into the east, but probably not until the evening. Temperatures on Thursday, well, probably looking at temperatures of around 10, 11 degrees in the south. 11 is 52 Fahrenheit. 4s, 5s, 6s in the north for Scotland, northern England, so still quite cold up there. And some of that rain again could be wintry over the Pennines and over the southern uplands of Scotland if it gets in far enough. As we go through into Friday, that low pressure becoming quite a shallow feature over the country. Friday really is looking like being a day of sunshine and quite heavy showers. We see here that the showers are particularly focused for England and Wales, less so for northern England, Scotland and Northern Ireland, but some of those showers could be really quite heavy across England and Wales. A proper April showers sort of day, and with the Cape going up to -1, this is the convective potential, the first time we've used this chart this season, so we'll be seeing a lot more of it of course as we go through the summer. But with the Cape at -1, we could be looking at some thunder in most showers on Friday. Maybe the chance of some hail, thunder, maybe some flashes of lightning as well. So really quite an interesting day for England and Wales on Friday with some really heavy downpours coming along. Temperatures though lifting up all the time up to around 13 degrees, that's 55 Fahrenheit, back to where we should be for the middle of April, though we're still struggling with those temperatures in the north. Now, as we go through into Saturday, we've got this area of low pressure really deeply in the Atlantic, 955 millibars, a very deep area of low pressure there, starting to move in from the Atlantic. This area of high pressure building to the east, and the squeeze between the low pressure and the high pressure is going to pull the winds into the south and start to drag up that much milder air. We start off, I think, on Saturday morning, not too bad, with a good deal of sunshine, and certainly for central eastern parts of England and Scotland, we stay mainly dry with sunny spells, turning hazy through the afternoon, but really quite decent sunny spells. But in the west, it will turn much windier through the day. We've got tightly packed isobars here, so becoming very windy in the west, up to gale force across parts of Ireland by the end of the day. We'll also be bringing cloud and rain into the west as well. Here is the cloud and rain showing up across Ireland, just into far western parts of the mainland. So turning wet and windy in the west, but for many central eastern parts of England and Scotland, staying dry and bright through the course of Saturday. Those southerly winds will be lifting the temperatures up to around 14, 15 degrees across England and Wales. 15 is 59 Fahrenheit, but for Scotland, we're still struggling at around 6 or 7. Going into Sunday, the high pressure is still there to the east of the country. That low pressure is moving up towards Iceland, taking the strongest of the winds across the Northern Ireland and western parts of Scotland. But the main thing is that the winds are in from the south between the low pressure and the high pressure, bringing very much warmer air up from the Mediterranean. Actually, the area is originating from the Mediterranean with this. So for Scotland and Northern Ireland and parts of Northern England on Sunday, we're looking at cloud and patchy outbreaks of rain. Really, the rain should be dying down through the course of the day, but around those western coasts it could be still on the persistent side, but really generally cloudy and damp up in the north. But for England and Wales, good sunny spells coming through, and look at these temperatures on Sunday afternoon. We're as high as 19 degrees here. We may be able to lift that a little bit more, possibly up to 21 degrees. 21 is 70 Fahrenheit, the warmest it's been probably since September or early October. Certainly will feel very much warmer than we've been used to. A proper taste of summer for England and Wales on Sunday. Moving through into Monday, the high pressure is still more or less dominated across England and Wales. These areas of low pressure up to the northwest of the country, keeping it more unsettled up there. We're taking a very weak cold front down across England and Wales through the day, producing a little bit of cloud, patchy rain, with some heavier rain and stronger winds still in the northwest of Scotland. Temperatures still really quite high on Monday, up to around 16, 17, 18 degrees. Not just as high as it will be on Sunday, I don't think, because there'll be more cloud around and those showers, but still really quite warm and feeling pretty summery, it has to be said, for the time of year. If I have a look at the charts from the Weather Outlook, and this is the chart for today. We've got the rain coming into the southwest. That will get heavier and more intensive through the course of this afternoon into this evening across England and Wales, largely dry further north. As we move through in towards Thursday, we're going to have showers or longer spells of rain here across many parts of the country, particularly Ireland, England and Wales, less so probably for Scotland. And for Friday, heavy showers across England and Wales, could burst, give longer spells of rain, convective potential as well on Friday, so there could well be some hail, thunder and lightning in some of those showers across England and Wales. Convective fans, time to start getting interested after the long winter layoff. I think there will be some convection around on Friday. As we move through into Saturday, away from the far west, where it will turn wet and windy, largely dry with good sunny spells. Temperatures lifting up in those southerly winds. As we go into Sunday, we've got the showery rain in the north and the west, but really warm across England and Wales. Certainly a taste of early summer at the very least, with temperatures possibly getting to 70 Fahrenheit in good sunny spells. Do get out and enjoy it. And as we go through into Monday, well, temperatures just slide off a little bit, but still pretty warm for the time of year, and we're starting to bring some showers down across England and Wales as well on a weak cold front. And behind that cold front, it will be turning a little bit cooler. But overall, it's looking like a very unsettled sort of spell of weather, really, with showers, longer spells of rain. Temperatures, though, are lifting up as we go into the weekend, particularly on Sunday, a taste of early summer. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.